And I'm a PC. Hey guys, I'm about to start Dr. Erzberger's MIT 516 Instructional Video Design production class. I just got a scholarship, so I'm looking to purchase some new computer equipment to prepare for the class. What do I need?
Well, the first thing you need to consider is your processor. The good news is that almost any computer you could buy will have a sufficient processor.
You know, PC is right. At the very least, you should have a 2 gigahertz processor. The Intel i7 processor is ideal for any computer, whether it's a Mac or a PC. The same applies for RAM. You should have at least 2 gigabytes of RAM for basic editing, but if you plan to use HD equipment, you might need up to 8 gigs of RAM.
So basically, 2 gigs each of processor and RAM, which is standard on both PC and Mac?
Yep.
The next thing you need to consider is storage space. Video files take up a lot of space, so you want to make sure that you have about 1 to 2 terabytes of space. Just be aware that some codecs expand your file size, so if you're using one that does, be sure you have enough space for that. A RAID drive is ideal for speed, but at the very minimum, an eSATA or FireWire interface with a spin rate of 7,200 RPMs will be fast enough.
Well, hard drives are interchangeable on either format, but you want to make sure you also have a backup drive to archive your footage, and as a failsafe in case your primary drive fails. USB drives are only recommended for backup drives, since it takes longer to transfer large files.
Okay, so 1 to 2 terabyte hard drive and backup drive, which is also available for PC and Mac. What about monitors?
Well, it's recommended that you have 2 monitors for editing, since software can take up a large portion of your screen. HD TrueColor flat panel monitors are recommended. You may also want a third monitor or a TV for full screen playback. Just make sure you have the proper HDMI cables if you have HDMI monitors.
Of course, even the best monitors won't be useful unless you have a decent video card. You should consider purchasing a separate video card other than the one that comes standard to maximize the playback. Your card should be at least 1 gigabyte or higher.
That information is great for editing, but what do I do when I'm done? How do I get my movie to Dr. Erzberger?
Well, what you need is a DVD burner. First, you need to decide if you'll be burning HD movies. If you're not, any standard DVD burner should work fine. If you are burning HD DVDs, you should get a Blu-ray burner.
So it seems like all of these components are customizable and have interchangeable features, no matter what system I choose.
Right, but did you know that Adobe Premiere Elements also supports Blu-ray burning? I heard that Mac's Final Cut Pro didn't support Blu-ray burning.
That's not true anymore. Final Cut Pro now 7 supports Blu-ray exporting, but we'll talk about the software later.
How do I connect all this stuff?
All of my computers come with built-in USB 2.0, FireWire, HDMI, and Thunderbolt connections for transferring large video files. After all, it was Apple who created FireWire and Thunderbolt.
We may not have Thunderbolt, but there are adapter cards that you can purchase to add those ports to your PC. We also have HDMI and USB 2.0 ports, so along with HD media card slots, so you can take the memory card right out of your camera and put it directly into your computer. Also, be on the lookout for USB 3.0 for even speedier file transfer.
I really want a fantastic grade in my class and need to know if the PC or Mac is going to put me over the top.
There's some great software that I can use to help you.
Oh yeah, well I can create a great video that will be easy to use. As a matter of fact, I use Apple Final Cut Pro, the most popular editing software among video professionals.
Our editing software, Adobe Premiere Pro, works just as well and is $100 cheaper than Final Cut Pro. Premiere Pro has an intuitive interface and lots of editing tools to help create quality videos.
Oh yeah, well Final Cut Pro has all the same tools, but you don't have to be a rocket scientist to use it on a Mac.
Whew! That's good, because I'm certainly not a rocket scientist.
Well, you know what? I come with a free video editor that has a lot of the same great tools as Mac.
Well, that's interesting, because we have a robust video editing software that is free as well.
You don't even know what robust means. Our Movie Maker is a drag-and-drop editor with the ability to add narrative along with built-in special effects.
Not only does our video editor, iMovie, use a drag-and-drop feature, but it also has the ability to sync with iTunes to import audio, images, and additional videos.
What about the interface look and feel? I like bright colors and shiny things.
Look at how simple Adobe Premiere is designed for a PC, and it even includes the multiple tracks you seem to think I don't have.
Well, not a bad color gray. Look at my more visually appealing and intuitive interface with the same exact tools.
Does your guys' software do anything neat?
We were talking about benefits of our video software before, but check out this video effect that Movie Maker
Well, as many as you and more.
How do you explain not being able to play Flash files, which is a very popular file format?
Look, there are many file formats that are just as popular as Flash and can be used by a PC or a Mac and don't require the special software. Hey PC, I was wondering, if you could show me how Premiere can drag and drop as well as trim?
No problem, Mac. Just take a quick look at the following video.
Demonstration of the tools and features. It seems we have a lot more in common than I thought.
I'm just glad we can put our differences aside and realize that there are many options for video editing.
Yeah, we both have editors that you can buy or free and have similar interfaces, so I can easily edit a video in Premiere just like you can in Final Cut.